Okay, testing. I think we're good to go. And yeah, so let's. I did some changes. I did some changes with how I'm gonna play this. I don't want to do it all inside the Foundry VTT. Just for theater of the mind, it's way too encumbersome to add images and scenes, and I think I have a better. Also to add the text, and it's the texts are not large enough for people to see over if you want to see a video of this. So we're in the middle of building the character. The character itself is going to stay, the character and the dice rolls are going to stay in Foundry, but basically everything else is going to be done elsewhere. So let's see how it's going to look like. So yeah, so we were actually building the bonds. We'll do it here. I put the background here. Um, I can say that this is my background, and before background I can do vital statistics. And my name is Kenrick Brightkeep. Son of, let's go, son of Owena and son of something and Owena. Son of Owena. Mm, Tamir. All right. Son of Tamir and Owena. Um, and yes, we know they're died. And I'm now age 21. Mm, okay, so this is the journal. This is some tests that I've done here. Okay. All right. For me, this is easier. Um, okay. Mm, so this should be here. Perfect. So let's put on some music. And so we have to discover the truth about my uncle and my father and all that. That's my background vow. So I don't know. This is my background vow. I don't know what's good for the background vow. I don't think it matters that much. I don't like that it's a bag, but whatever. I don't know. This one is extreme, and I can write here background vow. Okay. And we have get the kid to safety, and the kid, as we know, his name is Zura. So this one, it's called immediate incident. So let's set the scene. Oh, we need to do something. So we need bonds. I understand how bond works. So the Bright Keep nobility is one of the bonds that I have. Then I have another bond that is called, I think, the Bright Keep small folk or common folk. I think they like me because I'm the son of the dead ruler that was nice to them, and so on and so forth. And maybe not even the Bright Keep nobility, maybe the Havens nobility. So not just in Bright Keep. I have some clout there. And the third one, so I want like a kind of like a Merlin type folk, this wise old seer, and whatever, he used to be close with my parents, and then Uncle Hirscham got rid of him because he was doing magic, mysticism, and even though Uncle Hirscham himself is dabbling in the dark art, it was like he banished him or something, and he lives isolated nearby in some wood, in some light forest. He has a hut, so we need the name for this guy. So let's call it now the let's call it like the wise seer. Okay. So I can say that I have some clout with the nobility in Havens, and most of them recognize my face. Perfect. And the small folks and craftsmen of Bright Keep like me and know me because I was always nice to them, and I remind them of my father, which I guess was benevolent ruler for most of them. They miss him and his days. Okay, cool. And the wise seer, he was a wise counselor to my parents, and after my uncle became the ruler, he found out he was practicing magic, and he was cast out of Bright Keep. He was banished. Cool. Let's give our wise seer a name. It's again an iron. Nope. items. Lago. Okay. Why is here Lago? So we have the bonds, and now the most thing, we have the two vows, we have the bonds, we have some background. What we need is the assets. So I get to pick 3 assets, and these are kind of like my cool things that I can do. It's like special abilities. I can pick any 3, and they have levels that you can upgrade and stuff like that. Let's see. I'm probably gonna want some combat talent. So it can be a cool. Let's. If you're unarmed and you secure an adventure, plus iron by engaging in close quarter brawling such as punching, you get a +1 to your score. You can also inflict 1 harm. I don't think so. Duelist Fletcher. I can make my own arrows. What does a Fletcher do? By crafting arrows of the quality, add +1 and take +1 supply or +1 momentum on a hit. Nice. Okay. Ironclad, Skirmisher, Slinger, Sunderell, Swordmaster, Thunderbringer. What is Thunderbringer? If you wield the mighty hammer when you face it by hitting or breathing an inanimate object. Yeah, it's cool. So, path, you should take at least 1 path. Path is like a background, like profession. So let's see if I am. What is Story Weaver, Trickster? Sorry. Weapon Master. Wayfinder. When you undertake a journey, take +1 momentum on a strong hit. If you burn momentum to improve your result, also take +1 momentum after you reset. That's nice. And it is Wild Blood. Gather information using knowledge of tracking, woodcraft or woodland creatures, add +1. It is right. It's converted by crafting useful item, seeing a specialty when you face danger. It's a weapon master. Once you fulfill your vow, and forge a bond to train with them. By seizing your foe in a fight, sizing up or in a charge situation which may lead to a fight, add +1 and take +1 momentum on a hit. That's nice. I'm not sure. Veteran. Not a veteran. Is cited. And you compare for the bond attachment to fellow mystic. What is a pretender? No, that's kind of a. It's an improviser. When you check your gear, I don't think I have the check your gear. Human roll wits. Fated. This is first isolation. While your epic buckling powers and affinity is not yet your time. Instead of rolling, you may take an automatic strong hit. If you do this, this asset counts as debility, and you no longer have this protection until your next milestone. Powered. When you sojourn and score a weak hit or miss, you may claim rights of hospitality warranted your title or lineage. If you do, roll dice again and add +1. On a miss, you are refused and your presumption causes significant new trouble. I'm gonna do the empowered, I think. And what is a blade bound? A sentient weapon imbued with the spirit of my ancestor. That's nice. When you enter the fray or draw the circle while wielding your kin blade, add a +1 and take +1 momentum to hit. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's okay, so we need to write that somewhere, and we need another asset. Wait, these are two paths. I'm not sure about this. Let's see. I want a companion one. You and your horse, when you face danger using your horse's speed and grace, or when you undertake a journey, add +1. So that could be it, or I could have a hawk. I could have an owl. Resupply at night, +2 momentum on a hit. Enter the fray, plus wits against an ambush in darkness, add 1 and take 1 momentum. Let's give me a horse. And I don't want, maybe I'll replace the blade bound with the combat one. Let me read this one again. When you enter the fair, draw the circle. I don't think I have the draw the circle. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's when we challenge a duel. Enter the fray. It's not bad. I don't hate it, but let's see if I can do something maybe that is. Where are all the assets? Okay. I can do a ritual, so I have some magic in me. It's divination, invoke, keen, leech, lightbearer, scry, shadow walk, sway, talisman, tether, totem, such ward. When you walk a wide circle spinning on the ground with salt, roll weights. On a strong, choose 2. On a weak hit, choose 1. When a foe first crosses the boundary, take +1 momentum. When you first inflict him against foe within the boundary, inflict 1 harm. Your ward is likely to trap a foe within the boundary. Okay. He doesn't have the likely, but yeah. Okay. What is a tether? When you commune with the spirits of a place, if you share a bond with someone there, add +1. On a strong hit, you are tethered. When you take a journey to return, you may roll +1 spirit or heart instead. Ooh, or heart instead of wit. I take +1 momentum on a hit. That's not bad. And sing a king for those it has killed. Roll +1 on a strong hit. Now you know what? I don't have any magic. The hell is that? Maybe some combat talent. When you strike or clash and burn momentum to improve your result, inflict 2 harm. That's kind of the basic. Slinger, if you launch from your sling, nope. Long arm. In your hand, the humble staff is a deadly weapon. When you instead use it as a simple weapon, you may strike or clash plus edge instead of iron. It's interesting. String hit. If you wield bladed weapon in each hand, when you strike or clash, you may add +2. If you do, set it for rolling. Inflict +1 harm on a strong hit, and count a weak hit as a miss. Interesting. Brawler. What is a skirmisher? When you face station holding a foe at bay using your spear's reach, roll iron or edge. You know what? I'll keep these. Let's just do that. Okay, so I need a name for a blade. Let's suggest 10 names for a blade in the style of Conan the Barbarian. Again, rolls. Okay, we will that's a 9. Iron Whale. I like it. Iron Whale. And I need to choose one of the three. When you enter the fairy, I can get +1/+1 momentum, or when I'm listening to whisper, when I gather information. To inflict savage harm, said before rolling. Add +1 and inflict +2 harm on hit, then endure stress. Start with the first one. Okay. Done. Imparted. So I am the air. I am Lordling Kenrick the second, heir to Bright Keep. Okay. And my horsey, his name is... Do I have animal names? No. No. Zaluf. Let's call him Zaluf. When you face danger, using your horse's speed and grace. When you take advantage, when you enter the freeze, let's start with this. Nice, and my horse has 5 health. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's kind of concludes the session 0. I can write some stuff in the notes about my equipment and stuff, I guess. There was some general character notes somewhere, I remember. I don't know where it is now, but there was something. Oh, here in notes. Let's just go here. Let's just do major gear. Major gear. I'm lightly armored. Have some money and jewels in my belt pouch. Weapons, iron whale, and a short bow. And that's it, and I have my riding boots and riding cloak. I have some Zaluf has saddlebags. Okay, so can I write some more notes about the... No, not here. So let's talk about let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Vital statistics is not about my family, we have enough. And now let's talk about my assets. Let's talk about this is heading 2. So one of my assets is Iron Whale. Iron Whale is basically the blade of my father after he died. What's the name of our seer? Lago. Okay. So after he died, Seer Lago went to the broken man's land and somehow returned with my father's bones and his sword, which he gave me. It's my heirloom. When I started training with it, I immediately noticed some intimate connection with the weapon. Okay, now let's talk about Zaluf. That's another Zaluf. Zaluf was young when I was a boy. He was born not long after my dad died. He's now a full grown man. We grew together. What was my third asset? My third asset was I'm empowered. Yeah. So okay, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so now we are ready to set the scene. So scene one at the hunt. Let's say like this. It's morning. Forest clearing. Near Bright Keep. And where's the Bright Keep? It's my Hirschan. So let's put me there. Near Bright Cape. A respite during fox hunting. Lord Irsham and his retainers. Suddenly broken man chasing black beer. So now, let's set the scene. I believe no. This is me. Oh. And let's bring my uncle as well. My uncle is the Lord. This could be my uncle. That can be my uncle. Let's take him. Perfect. Let's... Oh, that's perfect. And another one is that Zura comes in, so that this is Zura. Okay. So anyway, I find this way easier and faster than doing it in the Foundry VTT. And there are also broken men. Let's bring the broken man. Perfect. Let's distribute. All right. And he also has some retainers. Maybe we should include them as well. So this would be, I think, yes, a guard. We have a guard. We have a bandit, a fighter. I think I have an archer. And what do I have? I have bandits. No. I think I had some... Not common, a crossbowman. No. Not female archer. Not the frostbound. So maybe the fighter? I mean, let's just take one of the archer or crossbowmen. Let's just take this one. So yeah, there with him. Probably has more, it doesn't matter. And let's not forget my horsey. Zaluf. Who is Zaluf? This is Zaluf. Yep. Okay, so the scene is set. We are resting during the hunt. I'm with my uncle and his retainers. He's making japes on my account every now and then. And I'm kind of thinking about all this dark magic that I've seen him doing. And I kind of suspect maybe he knows that I know. As I'm thinking, suddenly we hear these shouts, and we can sense that in the woods there's like movement of men. And suddenly a boy, a very young kid, runs into the clearing, and he doesn't even make 2 steps in. We hear like a whoosh, and a rock slung from somewhere hits him on the head, and he falls down. He rolls on the dry leaves, and then he gets up, and he kind of looks around everybody, and he says, "Help, help." And Kenrick tenses up, and he says, "Lord Uncle." And as soon as I said it's other broken men kind of enter the clearing, and now they're walking slower because they're surprised to see us there. They barely talk in words, and he kind of grunts and make these guttural noises and talk with their hands, like pointing and basically signaling that he's theirs. But he's kind of now standing with our group between my uncle's retainers and me. So they're brandishing spears and blades, and some of them are making these evil laughter noises when they point at a boy. Lord Uncle, we must do something. And my uncle will go, "Step aside, Kendrick. This is a matter for the broken, and we shall not interfere." "Run back to your people, boy, before we skewer you." And the boy says, "No." And one of the retainers unsheathes his weapon, kind of trying to scare the kid to go to the other group. But then suddenly, I grabbed the kid by the hand, said, "No, everybody stop." And my uncle gets upset. "What are you doing, Kendrick? If you take action against them, I cannot protect you." I'm lost in my thought. I don't know what to do. I still hold the kid's arm and he's like latching into my arm now. I draw Ironsworn. "What are you doing, boy?" My uncle's voice booms, and you can see that this kind of annoys the broken men. They're angry at me, but they're still hesitating whether they can just openly charge. They hear my uncle, but still, we have almost the same size of men, and we're better armored and better equipped than them. And also, there kind of been like a truce between the broken men and the people of Brightkeep for a few months, almost a year now, and they're enjoying the truce as much as we. So this is kind of all of these things on a balance. "What have you done, kid? Why are they after you?" "I don't know. I didn't do anything. You must believe me." "He's probably a thief and a liar." "No, really, I didn't do anything." And with that, one of the broken men runs forward towards the kid, trying to navigate around me and catch the kid and pull him away. And this is going to be our first move of the game. So, ooh, this is exciting. Let's see. The moves. Yeah. So this is, I think, it's not enter the fray yet. I think as he's running to the kid, I'm trying to secure an advantage. When you assess a situation, make preparation or attempts with speed, agility, or precision. Roll with edge. With charm, loyalty, or courage, roll heart. With aggressive action, forceful defense, roll iron. With deception, stealth, or trickery, roll shadow. Okay, so this is either with courage. So I step forward, blocking the broken man's way with my blade, outreaching forward, and I'm telling him, "Stop!" And I'm gonna roll with heart. I don't think I get any adds. Do I have any adds to face danger? Nope. Yeah. But I'm not on my horse right now, so I can't use that. Let's just roll. Ooh. That's a miss, right? No, it's a weak hit because I get a +3. So let's see what happens on a weak hit. You succeed but face a troublesome cost. Choose one. You are delayed, lose an advantage, or face a new danger, suffer minus momentum. You are tired or hurt. You are dispirited or afraid. Instance, you are delayed. Okay, I think I'm the big brute. He sees me and he uses his short curved blade to kind of knock my hand with my sword inside, and he then proceeds. He elbows me and he shoves me to the floor. And let's endure harm. When you face physical, suffer minus health equal to your foe's rank, or as appropriate to the situation. If your health is 0, suffer momentum. No. Okay. So I think Broken Man. Let's see, let's add a foe. Yep. So we have this broken guy here. So he's troublesome, and that means that let's see. Okay, so I would say that my health now is at 4. Oh, I'm supposed to. Let's see. I didn't roll. Let's see. When you endure damage, suffer minus health equal to your further purpose. If that is, then roll plus health or iron, whichever is higher. Okay. So no, I definitely get 1, and then I roll. A weak hit. On a weak hit, you press on. Alright. Kenrick gets up and he enters the fray. So, without thinking too much, the broken man laughing at him, and the guy almost reaching for the boy, he jumps to his feet and tries to attack the broken man. Let's enter the fray. When I enter the fray with my sword, I get a +1, and I take +1 momentum if I'm gonna have even a weak hit. So let's do an enter the fray. If it's troublesome, 3 progress per harm inflicts. Yeah, I know. Okay. Facing off against your foe. Yeah. I'm rolling plus heart again. Okay. Oh, okay. It doesn't know. No. I need. Oh, I'm rolling 1. Wait. I should add +1. Okay, it's a strong hit anyway. Let me just see if I can do it next one. Oh, I could have done add here and then do heart. Okay. So strong hit. I take 2 momentum and I get the initiative. So my momentum is 4, and I think if I score a hit, I take 1 momentum, so my momentum is plus 5. This is cool, so I can burn momentum now if I want. So let's together remind ourselves burning momentum. Burning momentum, powerful option. When you have positive momentum, after you roll your move, you may cancel any challenge dice that are less than your current momentum. This gives you an automatic hit. So when I cancel it, it means a hit. And I can cancel any challenge die, so it means I can also challenge both of them. If the highest one is lower than my... It doesn't cost me more to cancel 2 is what I mean. So I either get... I can either get a strong hit or a weak hit. That's good to know. But then it resets to number 2. And the other thing that I remember, I think, because initiative, just it's whether I'm defending. Yeah. Oh, there. But now I'm having the initiative. So I'm entering the fray as the brute raises his short, wide blade to strike at the kid, sketching him with one arm, and he's about to chop him, like to cleave into his neck. I jump between him, I push him, and then I strike with my sword. Does my sword help me? Nope. Doesn't help me on a strike and clash. Let's do a combat move. Let's do a strike. So I'm gonna strike him, and of course this is all happening super fast before anybody else can react. It's all happened in mere seconds. So let's strike. When you have initiative, okay. When you have initiative and in close quarters, roll with iron. Okay, let's roll with iron. I don't get a plus, I just roll with iron. Seven and 4, that's a miss, but I'm gonna burn momentum and turn this into a weak hit. So a weak hit, I'm inflicting my harm and I'm losing initiative. So that means that the foe I'm marking why can't I? Oh, make a progress or no, mark progress. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's cool. And I basically cut him with Ironsworn, and I stand again between him and the kid, and he sees his blood, and now he lashes at me angrily. So what I can do now, I believe, is clash. I think so. Let's see if I remember correctly. When your foe has the initiative and you fight with them, In close quarter, roll plus iron. On a strong hit. Yeah. On a weak hit, inflict your harm, but then pay the price. On a miss, you are outmatched and must pay the price. Your foe has initiative. Okay. Let's see. Choose one and you have the initiative. Okay, let's hope for a strong hit. Ooh. My momentum should reset at... Yeah, my momentum should reset at +2. No. There is something here that we need to edit, which is where does... Why would the momentum is resets at 2? I'm pretty sure. It happens. Let me see. We're still at the momentum here. No, let's see. Resetting momentum. After the default reset is +2. This value is lowered when you suffer from a debility. I don't have a debility. For one ability 1, maybe I've marked some debilities by mistake. Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't have any debilities. Nice, +2. Okay, now let's do the clash. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna do an iron. Damn it, it's a weak hit. Inflict your harm and then pay the price. Your foe still has the initiative. I'm inflicting harm and then I'm paying the price. Pay the price. When you suffer the outcome of choose one. Make the most obvious of negative outcome. Envision 2 negative outcomes. Rate 1 is likely and ask the oracle using the roll on the following table. You have difficulty determining the result. Yeah, well, what I think we're gonna do is I believe that he kind of hit my guard and he hit me, which means I need to endure harm. No. When do I roll at the table? I'm sorry, it's my first time. If you're at... Oh, you must have one named or roll on the following table. No, so sorry. I didn't mean to roll this one. I meant to roll this one. Endure harm. Nice of iron or health. Let's do it. Jesus. It's a weak hit. On a weak hit, you press on and I'm taking another hit. And basically now I'm gonna make a progress check. And hopefully I'm gonna finish him. Or maybe what can I do here? Can turn the tide. End the fight. Okay. I'm gonna try and end the fight. So we exchange blows, and basically I don't even want to kill him. I just want to incapacitate him and take the kid on Zaluf and ride away from there. As this whole thing going on, says, "What are you doing, boy? I command you to stop." But I disregard my uncle completely. Let's end the fight. Come on. Okay, that's a weak hit. What happened on a weak hit? Okay. When you make a you resolve the outcome of this fight. If you do roll the challenge dice and compare progress, momentum is ignored. On a strong hit, the foe is no longer in the fight. They are either killed, out of action, flee, or surrender as appropriate. Yeah, so I think I wanted to incapacitate him, but since I'm not super veteran with the sword, I might have killed him. I would say it's unlikely that I've killed him. So instead of 50-50, if I roll 75 or more, that would mean for me okay, so no, he's incapacitated, and I am taking the kid in my hand. I am helping up Zaluf, and I jump on the horse and we start riding away to the yells and shouts of everybody. The broken man, my uncle, and my uncle start saying, "Stop him! Stop him!" And he tells his men, 10 golden stags to the one who stops him. And everybody is chasing me. Okay, that's nice. Let's not face danger, secure an adventure. What can undertake a journey? What's the best for I don't know. What's the best for a chase? So we're chasing them, they're chasing us, and no. Yeah, so I guess that would be trying to secure an advantage or undertake a journey when you travel across hazardous or unfamiliar lands. So I'm not really undertaking a journey. I am first of all trying to kind of lose them. So I would say I'm definitely trying to secure an advantage. Speed, agility, and precision. With deception, stealth, and trickery, no. With aggression, action, forceful defense, strength, or endurance. I think it's speed, agility, but it's not my speed. It's expertise, insight, of it's maybe my riding skill, which should be wits. I don't know, but I think maybe we can do some. I don't know. Face danger again with the horse. Yeah. So let's roll for edge. Let's do a face danger. I can see it. Basically, a lot of riders are trying to outmaneuver me and outflank me. I'm facing danger. Let's do it. I'm gonna roll with edge and I'm gonna add +1. A weak hit. Save some trouble, some cost. You are delayed. Lose an advantage. You face a new danger. Suffer -1, or I'm tired of head, or I'm dispirited. I'm losing stress. Or you sacrifice resources, suffer -1 supply. Let's say that one of my saddlebags with food is... I never took it. You know what? I didn't... It was down there on the clearing. We ate from it. And I never put it back on the horse. And so yeah, I am at -1 supplies. But it means that I succeed basically in facing the danger, and I got some distance between me and them. And now I think I would like to secure an advantage using with basically just plowing on with strength and endurance. So I'll just ride on, trying to get enough distance between them that they know Zaluf is one of the fastest horses in the havens, and kind of get more distance between me and them. Let's do that. Come on. And I would say Zaluf. So I'm not undertaking a journey yet, so I don't get a +1. Nice. It's a strong hit with a match. So if you roll a double on the challenge die, on the D10s, so I can choose one, make another move now, not a progress move, and take and add +1, or prepare to act, take +2 momentum. So I'm gonna take 2 momentum, and I think I've sped away so much in animal trails that I lost them, and they started without me, and they have the dogs, and maybe because they did a match, we crossed the stream, we rode through the stream for a bit, and then went the other side, and maybe we lost the track of the hounds. That would be nice. Okay, so that would end the first forest scene. Let's set up. Let's do a conclusion. I refused to stand by while the broken man slaughtered the kid and took actions into my own hands. I fought with one of them and then escaped with the kid on the back of my horse, Zaluf. Okay, you can write Zaluf like this, I don't care. Now let me take this to our friend and write this that I used before. Nice, you see? I like it. Perfect. So, and this is amazing. So, now we're gonna prep the next scene. Let's just do like this. Let's call it scene 2. On the hunt, on the run. Let's call it. We don't know the conclusion yet, but the setup is morning, forest, animal trail. Broken kid and I on the back, Zaluf. Okay, that's a good thing. Let's remove these for right now, and I think we should okay. So it's not a forest clearing, a forest road, game trail, winding between trees, branches, and over a shallow stream. Autumn. Let's see what happens. So we're setting up the scene. I must say that I'm still getting the hang of this, and let me see meanwhile if we are entitled some experience. Let's see, I don't remember. I read it. We can advance in the experience. Let's see. Experience. Only when you fulfill a vow you gain experience. The amount is based on the rank of the quest, and that range from 1 to 5. So basically, only now, only in the first scene, I basically took the vow to get the kid to safety. And right now, So let's dispose of this guy, this broken man here. Yes. And this is currently a dangerous thing. And let's see what we cooked here. Beautiful. Let's just copy. Just paste. Let's do something else. Can I? I guess not. So let's just do copy. Yep. One, two, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we are going through the forest, and the kid is constantly looking back. He's very nervous, and I will, hey kid, broken boy, you got a name? Finally the kid turns his head and he looks at me like he sees me for the first time, and he says, it's Zura. Was it true? Did you really steal something? Why were they after you? No, it's... You wouldn't understand. Can you ride faster? Zaluf is the fastest horse in this region. But I need to know where are we going. I don't know. Anywhere away from here. I've never been so far away from our settlement. Okay, Zura. My name is Kenrick. And I'm gonna get you to this cabin. It's not so far from here. It's this guy I know called Lago. And he won't betray me. No, he hates my uncle because he banished him. Your uncle? You can't choose family, kid. Okay then. Now it seems to me, let's see, I think maybe it's likely that Zura has more that he's hiding. I think it's likely. Let's roll a D100, and if we score above 25, so 26 or more, then there is something he's hiding. No, seems like he's on the level. He has no idea what's going on, why they're after him, and definitely nothing he's trying to hide from me. Interesting. I like this. Now we have to make a journey. So it's a troublesome journey, but let's also mark on the map where we are. So somewhere in the havens, that's where we are. So first of all, let's find Brightkeep. I think Brightkeep is... Where are the tokens? No. No. I don't want to create a note. Tile, maybe. Maybe tile. Yeah. So it's not such a huge castle. I don't know if... It's not a huge city, but it's something. It's not a village. There is a keep there. This is good. And we want to go, I think, let's see. And I actually did. So if we're riding fast like we are now, we can make 44 kilometers. And I think, let me see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's really troublesome. So here we should have a house. Okay. It's just tiles, unfortunately. I guess I can make notes, but what for? Can also add text, I think. Yeah. If not, let's see. Lagos. Shack. Yeah, but why does it have... Okay. I don't know. Bright, keep. Have tons of stuff. Yeah, it's too big, but okay, it's good enough for now. I think so. So I'm going to Lagos Shack. It's very easy journey. Let's go back and see how easy it is. It's an adventure move. Undertaker journey. It's so let's call it to Lagos. Ride to Lagos Shack. It's troublesome. Perfect. Undertake a journey. Blah, 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 blah. And for each segment of your journey, roll wits. If you are setting up from a community with which you share a bond, not really. I mean, I do have a bond in the Havens. I don't think I meet the community, but I still get the +1 because I'm really familiar with that area. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's make... It's a wits roll, huh? Wits is not my best. Wait. I think I have to make it here. No. 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 Okay. It's a wit. I get a +1 because of my bond, and I think I get another +1 for my horse. Let's do it. It's a strong hit, so I know the way. So first of all, I'm marking progress. How do I make progress on the... Wow, I think getting him away was also... Let's see. We're gonna read about this. But for this, we're definitely making progress. In strong hit, you reach a waypoint. If the waypoint is unknown to you, envision hit. Let's envision it. Arrive at cure. So to me that means that I'm seeing this open meadow in this part of the sparse wood that I know usually Lago he uses the flowers there for and the herbs for his herbalism for healing. So that's, and it means we're super close now. So on a strong hit, I mark the progress. And I can mark the progress and take 1 momentum but suffer minus supply. Or no, so it's just wait. Oh, so you reach a waypoint. Okay. So I think we're gonna resupply here because we know they have healing herbs here. It makes sense. Okay, let's see. Let's try and resupply. Jesus. It's a miss. I have to pay the price. Make the most obvious negative outcome happen. So I think the most negative outcome is that we got carried away with trying to find supplies, and maybe I got a little lost, and I haven't been to Lagos Shack in almost a year now, and it's not really dark, but the sun is behind the cloud, and we got a little lost. So since there are people still on our trail, I guess this becomes dangerous. Okay. Let's undertake a journey again. So, I'm still in the Havens. I don't know, I should get it, but I get one for my horsey for sure. Nice. You reach a waypoint and mark progress, but suffer -1 supply. Okay. So, to me, reaching a waypoint is we find back the trail that we kind of lost. So, the clouds are parting again. And Zura asks me, "Do you sure you know the way?" Says, "Yes, follow me. Let's mark progress." I think I'm gonna try and see if we can make a progress roll with 5 progress. Wicked. What does it mean? You think I remember? Reach your destination, right? On a wicket you arrive but face an unforeseen hazard or complication. Envision what you found. Let's ask the oracle. Ooh. So we reach the shack, but there is a swear of blood. So I think we are seeing the door to the shack off its hinges, and we get off the horse and attack him inside, and there in a pool of his own blood lies Lago, my friend, losing blood and trying to breathe. And I think this is where we'll stop for tonight. Let's just conclude the scene. After riding for a while and getting a little bit lost, we found our way to Lago's shack. But when we arrived, we saw that the shack's door is off its hinges, and inside Lago sits on his own floor, bleeding and cursing, trying to keep conscious. Let's see. This. Yep, that's good. Let's prepare the next scene. And I don't know. I wonder if he's dying or just badly wounded. But let's just let's prepare the scene. Hermits, wooden cottage. The glade forest. Let's see. Should be good. So, in the meanwhile, let's ask the oracle. Sorry. Is he dying or is he badly wounded? I think it's likely that he's dying. So let's roll. Yep, he's dying from his mortal wounds. Oh my. Yeah, I don't want it to be too nice. So this one, and okay, so we have us here and him. Horsey is also here, but I guess he's outside. And we also need Lago. So I think I have here Mystic. Yeah, this one could be Lago. And this is scene 3. And so it's like late morning. It's already noon. Lago's shack. Door is broken. Henrik and Sua find Lago mortally wounded. Bleeding. I think the other way around. Bleeding and mortally wounded. Let's try. Okay. I think that's interesting. And yeah, I think we're going to stop here for now. And we'll see what happened. And I think there's also another thing we need to do. I think Ride to Lago's shack is completed, basically. Okay. So yeah, I think yeah, that's it for now. I wonder how long the video is. But yes, this is Ironsworn. So far, it's lots of fun.